Right, okay then. So now I will move on to the future play directs. Or if not future play, what's it called again? Future game show. Right, so while I set this up, I'm just going to quickly iterate that the Wholesome Direct ran for longer than I was expecting. Like, the Future Play Direct has already started, actually, so what I'm going to do, because it's a YouTube livestream, is I'm going to rewind it. Wait, is it a YouTube livestream, or is it a premiere? Because if it's a premiere, then we're starting 10 minutes late. If it's a livestream, I can rewind it. Let's find out. Oh god, they've got ads here? Hold on a minute. Can I skip this, please? Sausage? Okay, yeah, so we can just rewind back to the start. Wait, is there a pre-show thing?
Good to see you all. I hope you're ready for this. We have about 5 minutes until showtime, so I need to go find Yuri. I just checked my script though, and this show is packed.
Yeah, let's just jump ahead. Right, so sorry if this is a little bit abrupt the way I'm doing this right now, because again, the Wholesome thing ran for a bit longer than expected, but we should be good to go here. We're just going to pretend it's live, I don't care. Right, there we go. Right, we're all good to go now. Get my popcorn out once again. So I think this will be the last thing I do today. I know I said I was going to do OTK in the schedule, but I don't know if I'm going to do that one. That one might be like 3 hours long. So we've seen some good stuff today. There was a lot of good stuff during that Wholesome Direct. Sponsored by Intel. Starting with a sponsorship immediately. Alright, here we go. Just jumping right into this. Okay, that wasn't... I thought they started with the game trailer, but no, it's just the intro, I guess, to the show. The Future Game Show. Again, sponsored by Intel, for some reason.
Hey everyone, I'm Laura Bailey, though you may know me best as the voice of Abby in The Last of Us Part 2, Mary Jane Watson in Marvel's Spider-Man, or maybe even the host of the June 2021 Future Game Show. And now I am back, and this time on a super cool stage, to host this year's Future Game Show Summer Showcase presented by Intel. But as we all know, with great power comes great responsibility, and thankfully, I've got Yuri here to share it with me.
I'm so glad we got that out of the way soon.
Yes.
Okay, thanks, Laura. It's great to be here. I'm Yuri Lowenthal, and I'm the voice of Sasuke on Naruto, Yosuke in Persona 4, and of course, Peter Parker in Marvel's Spider-Man. But tonight, I'm swapping out the Spidey suit for something a little more suave. Think less thwips, more quips. Actually, just like Spider-Man.
Exactly. Yuri and I have been on plenty of adventures, like when we explored the Midnight Channel with a talking teddy bear.
Or when we brought down Mr. Negative.
Right?
We have the best job!
I know! But let me tell you, nothing prepares you for a stacked showcase full of video game news.
You're telling me. Now, I've had a sneaky little look at what's to come. We've got demo drops, developer presentations, gameplay trailers, montages, and of course, world premieres.
Nice.
Thank you.
Wish list is
So,
ready, folks.
if that Wholesome
And
Direct is
remember,
anything to go by, we've got a Steam Next Fest happening next week, or like the week after that, so that's cool.
I think we've covered all the bases. So let's kick things off.
I'll need to keep my eye out on that, see if there's anything
Please
worth
welcome
checking out.
Tamara Jokic and Gilad Baraka, who are here to deliver a very special performance of Waves from Beyond, from the soundtrack to High Water.
Wait, we're getting okay, maybe I'll skip this. Yeah, we don't need. Why do like a live performance thing in the middle of a presentation about game announcements? No. Yeah, I'm skipping this. Good thing we're behind a little bit, so I can just kind of bypass it. Bah!
Previous. Well, that.
Right, there we go. High water.
Well, that was beautiful. Thanks again to Tamara and Gilad. High Water was previously
I'm
available
kind of
on
thankful
Netflix,
that the
but
wholesome
today we are
direct ran
pleased
for
to
long
reveal
so
that
that I
it's
was
coming
able to, like,
PC,
you know,
PlayStation
bypass
5,
this
Xbox
part of the
Series X
presentation.
and S, and Nintendo Switch in the summer. Make sure to wishlist it on Steam.
All right, before we get to our first world premiere, we've got a quick update.
During this year's Spring Showcase, we announced that the World of Future Game Show is expanding with the launch of the new FGS YouTube and TikTok channels.
And after we wrap up today, you'll be able to go deeper into selected games from the show with exciting videos from the growing FGS editorial team. Search for FGS on YouTube or TikTok, and look out for the channel logo you can see behind us.
All right, let's keep this engine running. I think it's time for our very first world premiere.
Okay.
So, why are we really doing this? I thought you hated racing.
I need to get into the city again.
Is that guy Scottish?
We're going to walk away with this year's City Pass? Tune in and find out. It's going to be one hell of a ride.
How's everyone enjoying the show?
He can't be allowed to keep doing this. But how can we stop him? By
Whoa.
playing him at his own game.
Stylistic, futuristic racer. I don't know if futuristic is the word I would go for, but it does have futuristic cars. It's like
Aster, what would you like to say to all your fans?
it's like futuristic vehicles with like
Welcome to
a
the
post-apocalyptic
world of
world.
a post-apocalyptic car PG.
Yeah, there you go.
Build a ragtag team
Car
of racers.
PG? Oh, get the fuck out of
It's
here.
coming soon to PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. So get it on your wish lists. What's next, Yuri?
Well, here we go from the post-apocalyptic to the prehistoric. It's dinosaur time.
My favorite part of the day. Let's see it.
Is this Arc 2? It's like Fast and Furious, so it's all about family then. You know what we haven't seen in a very long time? We haven't seen a fucking Turok game. Like, can we get a new Turok? That would be nice. Oh, I think this was the part that I saw at the start. Wait, what the fuck? I didn't do that. Wait, did the video just skip ahead? What the hell? Wait, back up. No, that was part of the trailer. Okay then. That's a fucking weird cut, but alright. That really fucking threw me for a loop there. So wait, is this the same game or is this a completely different game? Like, what the fuck happened? I thought something happened with the YouTube livestream and it just jumped to the most present thing. How did we get from dinosaurs to this? I don't know.
I don't know. I think I'd kind of enjoy being stuck in an intergalactic traffic jam if the views were that good.
Right? I mean, I get the whole truck sim thing now. It looks strangely relaxing. That was your first glimpse at Star Trucker, which is coming in 2024.
But now it's time to shift gears to demon gods and dark fantasy. We've got a developer presentation from Hexworks, the minds behind Lords of the Fallen.
I'm gonna assume that something fucked up on their end, like maybe it skipped ahead on its own, I don't know.
Lords of the Fallen gameplay showcase. Today, we're taking a
Anyway,
closer
here's
look
Lord of the
at a
Fallen.
all-new dark fantasy action RPG, arriving this October on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S.
Isn't Lord of the Fallen a Souls-like?
Spiritual successor to the original 2014 release, it acts as a full reboot for the franchise, taking place in a vast, interconnected
It kinda looks like
world
Dark
over
Souls.
1,000 years later. Featuring colossal boss battles, fast, challenging combat, and
Or
deep,
Elden Ring.
immersive
You
storytelling.
know, because that came out
Players
recently.
will journey across two parallel realms in this expansive RPG experience. The world of the living, Axiom, and the world of the dead, Umbral, with each featuring its own unique pathways, characters, enemies, and of
I wish I
course,
could get into these
treasures.
kind of games. Like, I've tried getting into...
And
I've
while
said this
Axiom
time and time
presents its
again.
own
I've tried getting into
challenges,
Dark Souls and
untold
Bloodborne, neither
horrors
game
wait
clicked with me.
in its nightmarish counterpart.
Maybe one day they'll click,
Thanks
but
to
they
the
haven't
Umbral
yet.
Lamp, players can enter this lightless world at any time in one of two ways. When slain by the foes of Axiom, at which point you'll resurrect in the same location, albeit in Umbral, or by performing the Umbral Rift and willingly sacrificing one of your two lives. But the lamp holds yet more power, granting the ability to flay the soul from an enemy for some high damage attacks, and even manipulate the very environment of the Umbral world. However, the longer you spend in this wraith-ridden plane, the greater number of spectral terrors that will hunt you down. But as harrowing as the Hellions of Umbral are, they pale in comparison to the game's brutal boss battles. Towering above the ever-burning city of Kalrath, this gargantuan monstrosity doesn't take kindly to would-be adventurers, the demonic presence within ready to devour any and all within sight. A merciless torturer, prepared to carry out any atrocity in the name of his faith. Tancred,
Okay, it's at
Master of
1080p, just checking.
Castigations, is the devout chaplain of the hallowed sentinels. Though beneath the pious veil, his very own flesh conceals a truth most foul.
Imagine going from the wholesome
When
direct to
Halloran
this.
Durvla ventured into the deepest depths of this world to thwart the undead rising, what she discovered was so utterly horrific that she renounced her former life in commitment to a far darker oath. Pre-order Lords of the Fallen now and prepare to unleash the darkness on Friday the 13th of October.
Oh. Coming out Friday 13th. Appropriate, I guess. So yeah, probably not my kind of game, but I'm sure some people will enjoy that one. It looks
Lords
alright.
of the Fallen is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on October 13th, 2023. And you can wishlist it right now. Wait, what is it, Yuri? You okay?
My spidey sense is tingling. Oh, no, wait, it's something good. It's time for another world premiere.
Okay.
Glitches, Team 17.
Team 17 published game. Burb. Borb! Well, it's a shame that Pixel had to leave. He's missing out on this. I'm sorry, why was this not part of the Wholesome Direct? Funkypigeon.com. Stretch. Oh god. I don't even know what the gameplay is all about. Like, is it a rhythm game? Like, what is happening? Okay, it is a rhythm game, apparently. Headbangers Rhythm Royale. What games were in the Wholesome Direct? Too many to count. There was like a ton of them. Game 17.
That was so infectious.
Yeah, that is going to be in my head for a while, I think.
Well, I really can't complain. Watch out for Headbangers Rhythm Royale, which is coming to PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch in 2023. So, what's next, Laura?
Oh, well, this game debuted as a world premiere in last year's Summer Showcase, and now we've got a closer look at gameplay. This is The Last Faith, which some fans are describing as a pixelated take on Bloodborne.
A hunter's dream, you might say.
Touché.
A new dawn is at hand. The secret has been snatched in the hands of the sordid. But one rises above all others. A blessed curse. The sweetness of the flame.
The pixel art for this looks nice. I didn't catch the name of this game, by the way. Did they mention what it was?
Only the inevitable can be forborne.
Was it Blasphemous?
Death.
This game has some seriously nice pixel art graphics. Oh no, it's not Blasphemous. Okay. Yeah, it's got a bit of a Castlevania feel to it as well, I noticed.
That was The Last Faith, a gothic Souls-like coming to PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch in October 2023. And you can wishlist it right now on Steam.
We're also thrilled to announce that The Last Faith will have a beta demo this summer. If you want to check it out, register for access at thelastfaithgame.com.
Our next game is a stealth action platformer set in the wake of a climate catastrophe. Let's take a trip to the world of Steel Seed.
Steel Seed. That's a logo right there.
Hello everybody, I'm Carlo Bianchi and I'm the founder and game director of Stormy Natica. Let me introduce you Zoe and Kobe, the dynamic duo that will accompany you during your journey. Today we are excited to show you the gameplay reveal of Steel Seed.
So it said Unreal Engine, is this Unreal Engine 5?
With a deep, complex and lore-driven story. After a major climate catastrophe caused by humans, the AIs took control of the situation in order to find a way to preserve life. Zoe is looking for her father in an underground facility built by machines and extremely hostile toward the anomalies. The environment surrounding Zoe is huge and takes heavy inspiration from popular mangas, movies, and anime. Zoe needs Kobe to help with exploration, environment interaction, stealth, and combat. Their bond will grow stronger the more challenges they will face together. Facing enemies without using Kobe is extremely dangerous. The planning phase using your companion is essential. Sometimes a stealth approach in problematic scenarios is preferable, and a good execution will be highly rewarding. The environment will offer you many ways to deal with the enemies. Be the silent assassin. Should you feel more aggressive, or if you screw up the stealth approach, a fast-paced and tactical combat system will allow you to unleash your combat abilities on the enemies. Don't forget the Kobe is there to help you with ranged attacks and skills. Your companion really makes the difference between life and death. If you still feel underpowered, a complex skill tree system based on challenges will allow you to expand Zoe and Kobe's passive and active abilities. The challenge system is designed to render the experience more dynamic and fun. Also, in dangerous times, you may require dangerous friends. Use Kobe to hack into an enemy system to make it fight with you. Your new ally will create hilariously engaging combat scenarios. There are many more abilities that you can unlock from the skill tree. Choose wisely. Thanks for your time with us. Steel Seed is a truly emotional experience that will test your inner humanity. The game is coming to PC, Microsoft Xbox, and Sony PlayStation. Stay tuned.
The way that person walked out of that cavern and looks over the cliff, why does that remind me of the beginning of Breath of the Wild?
Steel Seed is coming soon to PC, PlayStation,
Oh, because
and
that
Xbox.
did the exact same thing.
I gotta say,
The game looks nice
voice acting
though.
is so much easier when you're not wearing a skin-tight suit. Am I right?
Wait a second. Are you telling me you wear the Spidey suit when you record?
No.
We need to talk after this. But right now, we've got a double feature focusing on Distant Bloom and Go Fight Fantastic. Let's get into it.
Okay. How's the volume mixing, by the way? Like, I'm not sure if this is too loud or too quiet, or if it's, like, fine. I've been constantly tweaking the volume because some trailers can be louder than others. It's fine. Okay. So I don't know how long the future play thing is going to be on for. I'm gonna guess like between 1 to 2 hours. So we still got a bit of this to watch. Distant Bloom. Okay. Then we have this game.
A routine mission to a peaceful planet, huh?
Birds Planet.
Nothing's ever routine with this crew. But one thing's for sure. We'll deal with whatever comes our way. Together.
Alright.
Distant Bloom and Go Fight Fantastic are coming later this year. So head on over to Steam and flesh out your quickly growing wish lists.
And here's a bonus. Limited time demos for both games have also been made available on Steam. So head on over to the Future Game Show Steam page if you want to check them out.
Laura, en garde!
Wait, what? What's happening?
Oh, sorry, I was...
The Devolver Direct was directed by
World
Joe
premiere
Peeling,
time
who
again.
also did Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. I guess that makes sense. That kind of checks out.
This is the last time she ruins my plan. Find her and bring her to me.
A challenge. I like that.
Adalia de Volador! Seize her!
Come at me.
How is she doing that?
Let's finish this. Catch this.
Yeah, just throw that in, that'll work. Okay, so there's a little bit of slapstick here as well, where it's like, use the environment to your advantage.
Stop this nonsense now. Come on, amigo. Try to fight me at least.
This is an ambush!
Alright.
On guard.
That looks alright, actually. That looks like a fun, like, sort of combat action game.
Am I the only one who's never heard of her?
That was En Garde, a swashbuckling action-adventure which is coming in the summer of 2023. Wishlist it now on Steam.
Hey, Yuri.
Yes?
When you think of the 3 pillars of video games, what do you see?
Okay, well, for me, it's
Nintendo,
gotta be
Sega, and Microsoft.
Obviously, big rigs, big bucks, and snow trucks.
Okay, that was not what I was expecting, but boy, do I have the trailer for you.
I'm ready.
Did I say Sega and not Sony? I Yeah. Sorry, I brain farted. I'm not even sure what I said just now. Anyway, here's Big Rigs Over the Road Racing 2. The long-awaited sequel that everybody's been waiting for. I mean, I don't know if you can top that fucking space truck one that started as a trailer about dinosaurs for some reason. Also, I don't know if this is DMCA, so I'm gonna mute this just in case. Because, yeah, that can be... Yeah. I'm gonna stop that now. Alaskan Road Truckers, right.
Alaskan Truck Simulator is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in Q3 2023. So drop it on your wish lists now.
Now, our next game follows a scribe who's been sentenced to 30 years of writer's block. Hey, we've all been there, am I right?
30 years of writer's block.
The Bookwalker.
Yeah, let's come up with an interesting story for a video game. Okay, you've been sentenced to 30 years of writer's block. Fantastic. Game of the year. Game of the fucking century. Okay. Published by Tiny Build? Okay then.
That reminds me, I really should return those library books I borrowed.
You really should. Those guys are coming after you. The Bookwalker Thief of Tales is coming to PC, Xbox, and PlayStation on June 22nd. And you can play a free demo for the game on Steam after the show.
Okay, here's a new trailer for Deceit 2. A macabre social subterfuge game built from the ground up in Unreal Engine 5.
I've been watching you.
Deceit.
Deceit 2 is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2023, and you can also play the beta now. And if you like, yeah, give it a wish list.
But of course, lying is only one part of our life. For some of us anyways, maybe more. Our next game features the rest of it. It's time to check in with Paradox Tectonic, the developers of Life by You.
Hi, Future Game Show. This is King Choi, Studio Director of Marketing at Paradox Tectonic with Life by You. First off, I want to share a heartfelt thank you to the gaming community, especially the life simulation players, for your overwhelming response when we first announced the game back in March of this year. And if you're just learning about us for the very first time, welcome. Life by You is designed to be one of the most moddable and open-world life simulation games. Launching on PC as an early access title this September, Life by You is opening up a whole new world of creative possibilities. Be in total control of the humans that you create, the towns that you build, and the stories that you tell, driven by real language conversations. And most importantly, live out the lives and stories that you create in a world without loading screens.
Why does this guy's voice sound like it was artificially created?
Continuing to build off the DNA of great games that Paradox Interactive is known for, especially when it comes to community-focused features and experiences. The creator tools, as well as editors that you'll
if
be
you
able to play with in
don't
our
look at
game
this guy's
will
face
allow
and
you
just
to
listen to
get
the
your hands
voice,
on the
it sounds
same tools that
synthesized
our
as
game
fuck.
team is using to actually make the game in order to make your own UGC and mods. Just for future game show 2023, here's an
It
exclusive
sounds
look
like a
at one
Watch
of the
Mojo
jobs that
voice.
your characters will
Yeah,
be able to
it does
take
sound
on
like that,
in
but
Life by You. Here's my human, Harley, heading to her job as the barista at the Cozy Up Cafe. Harley will need to complete a set of tasks as part of her workday, including cleaning up displays that customers will inspect and take samples from. Head over to the YouTube channel at Life by You to learn more about the game, and make sure you subscribe to be the first to know when we do our weekly video drops, including feature deep dives, and also dev streams that we'll be posting in the coming weeks and months. Pre-order the game on Epic and wishlist it on Steam. When you pre-order, you'll be able to receive the exclusive Life Begins pack, and the first 100,000 early access players will be invited to a private Discord server where you'll be able to share direct feedback to our game team to inform the roadmap and the development of the game towards full launch. We're so excited for you to get your hands on this game, and thank you so much for having us Future Game Show 2023.
Okay then.
Life by You is coming to Steam Early Access on September 12th, 2023, so make sure to wishlist it today.
Okay, time to switch things up for a sec. The VR showcase first appeared in our spring showcase earlier this year, and now it's back by popular demand. So let's swing over there and see what's new in the world. Oh, I see. Yeah. Whippity whip. So let's see what's new in the world of virtual reality.
Whoa, this is all new. What do we do? Any ideas, Yuri?
I see a highlighted path, so I guess, like any good video game protagonist, we should follow it blindly?
Sounds smart to me. Here's our first game. A reimagining of a Dreamcast cult classic that lets you play squash in space.
Well, I think I heard about this game.
C-Smash VRS.
Peggy 3.
I forgot the name of it, but I think I remember hearing about this a few months back. Yeah. Only on PlayStation VR 2, however, so I guess rip me because I don't have one of those. Nor do I want to spend the money for it. Alright.
Be
PlayStation!
mindful of
Next up.
low-hanging light fixtures because C-Smash VRS is coming to PSVR 2 later this month on June 23rd, 2023. If you haven't got it on your wish list already, fix that, would you? And if you're not convinced by that trailer, you can check out a free demo for the game on the PlayStation Store.
Next up, we have something for those of you looking for a different way to get your heart pumping. Take a look at this trailer for Madison VR.
Oh, is this going to be spoopy jump scare time? Alright, get ready for jump scare in a trailer because that's my favourite thing. Scariest game of all time. That's an award, I guess. Is that a bug? Yeah, it's a cockroach. Oh, Jesus. Ugh. I was not expecting the fucking finger to go backwards like that. Ugh. Okay. Well, that's a game I'm never going to play. Thanks for that.
Polaroids are scary now. That was Madison VR, which is coming in 2023.
Forget the elbow and knee pads. This next game lets you shred without the fear of falling. Let's see what's new with VR Skater.
This looks like your kind of thing, Deej. Yeah, VR Skater! I can't tell if this is DMCA or if this is like music made for this game. The Current by Slacker, I don't know who that is. But just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna mute it anyway. Motion Sickness the game. Yeah, this must be like proper music. I'm not gonna play any more of that, sorry everyone. I don't want this video to get blocked in like 50 million countries when I upload it to YouTube later. But yeah, I know you're into skating video games. I'm not sure if this will be something you'll check out. I like Tony Hawk, but I'm not very good at it, so I don't know if I would be good at this either. Probably not. Oh, he's dead.
Cool stickers. VR Skater is kick-flipping its way onto Pico and PSVR 2 headsets in 2023.
The fuck is a Pico?
Now it's time to head over here and throw it over to First Contact Entertainment, who can give us the lowdown on Firewall Ultra, a tactical VR shooter coming exclusively to PSVR 2.
Okay, can we get some VR games that are also coming to, like, you know, PC?
Hi, I'm Frank.
Preferably Valve Index. You know, the thing I bought like 2 years ago?
We've had our heads down for a while now working on Firewall Ultra, the next evolution of the Firewall franchise, which is coming exclusively to PlayStation VR 2. In Firewall Ultra, you'll be playing as an elite contractor tasked with either downloading or defending sensitive...
The next game will be like, oh, it's coming to PC, but it's gonna be Oculus exclusive. Go fuck yourself.
...in both our PvP and PvE modes. The team has been working hard to create a truly deep and immersive experience that is a treat for all the senses.
Sorry, Meta. You know what? I don't care. It's Oculus.
Full advantage of the hardware, utilizing eye tracking, haptics in both the controllers and headset,
Same difference,
and the power of the PlayStation 5 to create something that truly feels like a generational leap forward.
Like, these games look cool and all, but have you seen the price of the PSVR 2? Like, the PS5 in it itself is expensive enough. I don't think I want to buy a whole headset for that console right now.
On PSVR 2 later this year.
Last but certainly not least, we've got an exclusive world premiere of a new VR experience featuring a famous animated duo. Hold on to your Wednesday.
Oh shit. We got fucking Wallace and Gromit up in here? Well, that's kind of a surprise.
Oh, what a cracker of a morning. The grand getaway. It's a right burst.
Okay then, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, for fuck's sake. I told you! I fucking told you!
Getaway is coming to MetaQuest.
God damn it!
And MetaQuest Pro in 20.
I called it! I fucking called it!
The end of the VR showcase. We ran out of highlighted path anyway, so I guess we should fast travel.
God
Does
damn
anyone
it!
see any subway signs around here? Anyone? Hello?
Okay, we're back, and I think I've hit my liminal space quota for today. Don't forget to check GamesRadar.com and the FGS social channels for more info on all of the games from today's Future Game Show Summer Showcase, powered by Intel. Okay, time for some more trailers, Yuri?
Yeah, for sure. Let's pick back up with an exciting world premiere.
I hate the fact that PC VR games are becoming less and less, like, you know, available for all VR platforms on PC and more becoming, like, MetaQuest exclusives. As somebody who bought a Valve Index back in the mid-2020s, or, you know, in the middle of 2020, I should say, it kind of pisses me off a little bit, Because it's like, oh, I invested in this VR headset, and not every game I want to play is going to be on that, even though it's on PC.
If I were you, I'd really reconsider that statement.
Like, I've been on this whole tirade before, but I'm saying it for a reason, because it annoys me. So anyway, here's this game, whatever it is. Oh. It's a Deponia game.
This is Penta from the Delicate.
Oh, by the way, I was recently actually gifted a Deponia game on Steam. I believe it was you that gifted me it.
7 years since we last visited our lovely trash planet, and Elysium, the floating city, has crashed
Deej.
down into its surface and turned it into a Mad Maxian nightmare.
I need to play Goodbye Deponia.
Build your own
I haven't played it yet.
new as well as old friends. In early access 2023.
Oh, it's an early access game? Okay.
That was Surviving Deponia, a survival twist on the cult classic point-and-click series. It's coming soon, so head on over to Steam and drop it on your wish list to stay up to date.
Man, I am parched.
Not as parched as the citizens of our next game, who live in a post-apocalyptic society where water has become new gold.
Where have I heard that before?
By yourself, all you've got around you is desert. Choose to band together with others, you've got life.
But yeah, the whole thing... I swear I'll shut up after I say my piece on my soapbox, but... Like, when you end up investing several $100s in a VR device on PC, expecting, okay, that's me set for the future, I'm going to be able to play a lot of good VR games in the future on this thing, and then you find out games that you want to play are exclusive to a completely different VR device on PC, you can't help but feel a little bit ripped off and a little bit annoyed by that.
Anyone, but I can see that we've got yet another.
Anyway, I'll shut up. Let's not talk about that anymore.
How is this possible? How many are we up to now? Someone tell me in the chat while we roll the trailer, actually.
Right. I've said my... Sorry, I said my piece. Right, moving on. I can't get my words out. Post-apocalyptic world with wolves on bikes and foxes, I think. Looks a little Mad Max-ish. Did you see that dialogue there? You fucking piece of shit! This reminds me of... Fuck, what was that indie bike game called? That, like, YouTuber bait stuff? Where you, like, ride on a bike and you, like, spin around in midair to, like, do tricks and shit. Kinda looks like that, but you've got a gun as well. And you can do bullet time, apparently. Leica? I don't know how you say that word. It looks alright.
Always cool to define a new genre here at the Future Game Show. That was Leica, Aged Through Blood. The very first Motorvania. That's what I'm calling it.
Oh, come on.
I'm sticking to it.
No notes. Leica, Aged Through Blood is...
Yeah, can't wait to play my Motorvanias and CarPGs.
Next, let's hand it over to Pentapeak Studios to dig into the mechanics of their upcoming strategy game.
We're living in the future, people.
100 years in the future, Mars is at war.
Space Gears is a new strategy game. So in the fight and conquer Mars.
Commander, your mechs are online and ready for battle. The ground crew is adding the final touches to prepare for your arrival. This is your camp and home base. Collect resources and terraform Mars to build an army of mechs. Space Gears is for strategy and MOBA fans everywhere. Strategy and unit controls will be key to claiming victory. Space Gears will be available to test play this June. Welcome back, Commander.
Alright. Sorry, I didn't have much to say about that one.
Space Gears is coming soon to PC, but you can terraform your opinion on it by playing it for free after the show.
Nice. How about something terrible?
That pun was bad, and you should feel bad.
Bloober Team has sent over the brand new launch trailer
Bloober
for the
Team.
studio's first-person horror game, Layers of Fear.
Peggy 16.
I thought they were going to talk about something else. Like, weren't Bloober Team rumored to... Wait, aren't Bloober Team making like a Silent Hill game or something?
Recognition.
One of the few Silent Hill games that got announced several months back.
But what was stolen can be reclaimed. It's been years, and yet it all still feels unreal. The memories. The nightmares. They've never left this place.
I've never played Layers of Fear. I don't know if it would be my kind of game. It depends. Like, does it have spoopy jump scares? If it does, then it's probably not my kind of game.
Alright. I've waited too long. It's time.
Cost.
What? How they...
Hi, Ma.
Darling?
Hello, Mark.
That you?
Oh, hi, Mark. Sorry.
How's your book going?
I'm glad to hear your voice.
So anyway, how's your sex life? Ha ha ha. Hey, Danny, let's go play football. I don't know why I turned into Tommy Wiseau there. I'm trying to be entertaining.
No. Not again.
Yeah, probably not my game. Probably too spooky for me. Okay.
And I've wet my pants. That was Layers of Fear, which is coming to PC, Mac, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series consoles on June 15th.
Up next, we've got a unique take on the co-op cartoon shooter from a talented two-person studio.
this game.
Let's dive into the world of Enchanted Portals.
Yeah, remember when this game got announced many, many years ago and people thought it was a Cuphead ripoff? Then it disappeared, and then I found out after playing the Cuphead DLC that this game actually got funded by Epic Game Store. Because they had a failed Kickstarter campaign and then Epic came in and like funded it instead. So this is probably an EGS exclusive. At least for a little bit. I mean, I'm not opposed to playing a game similar to Cuphead, but if it's an Epic Game Store exclusive, I might wait until it's no longer that. But yeah, definitely, I guess you could call it a Cuphead-like. I see the art style of the characters reflect the world they're in, so kind of reminds me of how Kingdom Hearts handles their characters when they go to different worlds. Do we have a release date for this? Nah.
Anyone else just get deja vu? Explore a variety of animated styles when Enchanted Portals comes to PC and consoles later this year.
Okay, we've got.
I mean,
a
it's coming to
dark
consoles as
fantasy
well,
deck
so if it is
building
EGS
RPG
exclusive, I can get the
full of
console
procedural
version.
Dungeons and branching narrative choices. Let's check in with Shattered Heaven.
I'll keep an eye out for that one. Right, so what's this?
Is nothing but an endless hell. But this ends now. Destiny.
I don't know how long the future thingy, whatever this show is called, is, but I know that we're coming up on the hour mark soon, so I'm guessing we've still got like at least another hour of this left, possibly.
Shattered Heaven is
Future
out
game
now
show?
on
I
PC.
forgot.
What's up next, Jerry?
Yeah, future game show.
Okay, well, if I'm reading
Ooh.
this correctly, then
Wait, is
we're
this moving out too?
introducing the Fart Squad?
Oh, yeah. You mean the furniture arrangement and relocation technicians. Great house movers to have on speed dial.
Yeah, I think this is moving out too. I want to play this. This looks fun.
In the town of Packmore, there are those with stuff, and those who carry stuff
It's
away.
90 minutes, right? So we got just over half an hour left.
It's time to call Smooth Moves.
Yeah, it's moving out too. I don't know if anybody remembers, but I streamed the first one a couple years ago. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad to see them making another one. I like this fake, like, Power Ranger intro thing they got going on. Not Power Rangers, more so like, what is it? Thundercats? Also, I looked away there for a moment. Was there a release date? Nah. Okay then.
Laura, would you mind, like, giving me the number for the Fart Squad after we wrap?
Of course. I love those guys. Moving Out 2 is coming soon.
Next up, we've got our Ones to Watch segment, a montage of some of the coolest indie games on the horizon.
Right, well, that's another game I'm looking forward to then, moving out to. Glad to see that's coming out soonish. You know, sometimes Sizzler Reel music, not necessarily DMCA, but I do notice that Sizzler Reel music can get me, like, copyright claimed on YouTube. I'll take the risk though. I can mute it later in post if I need to. Death Grounds! Venture to the Ville. Whoa. Look at these hyper-realistic graphics, holy shit. Wait, is this an FMV game or was that the actual graphics? I couldn't even tell. That was like the most realistic graphics ever, unless that was FMV.
That was our Ones to Watch montage. If anything caught your eye, you can find out more on these games and everything else in the show by heading to our dedicated Steam page, which you can find by searching for Future Game Show on Steam.
The montage! But now it's time to take a
We're
look
gonna need the montage!
Play 16 versus 16 Fantasy Brawler.
Wait, there are army people in like the back of a truck, but they have like knight suits and swords? What? Okay, so the bit at the start kind of looked like, you know, army people in the back of a truck sort of thing, but no, it's just knights. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Just got obliterated. Warhaven? Okay then.
Warhaven is coming in fall 2023. Be sure to wishlist it on Steam, as you'll be able to play Warhaven during Steam Next Fest later this month.
Steam. I feel like we've said that word a lot lately.
Yeah, it's like we're living in a Steam world at this point, and we're Steam bots.
Better hearing Steam than
mining and
Epic, you know.
exploring, building houses for the Steam folk.
I am a Steam. Wait, what?
Ooh, Steam World. So what's next for the Steam World franchise? Steamham. City Builder? I have to admit, the only game I have ever played, or the only franchise or sub-franchise, I don't even know if you can call it that. The only SteamWorld games I've played is SteamWorld Dig 1 and 2. I haven't played any of the other ones, like SteamWorld Heist, but I've heard they're good. SteamWorld Build. Alright, I'll keep an eye out for that.
SteamWorld Build is coming to PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch in 2023. Make sure it's on your SteamWorld wish lists if you like what you saw.
Now, Yuri, you've heard of nightmares, right? But what about a daymare?
Sounds even worse somehow.
Maybe in concept, but not in our next game, which is a third-person survival horror that's nostalgic for the 90s.
Alright.
You must be important if he brought you here instead of just killing you.
It can't be.
Some knowledge is best kept hidden from the rest of the world.
Reyes, you should stay out of this. You think you understand, but you're blind like everyone else.
It can't be too late.
Reyes, you need to get out of here right now.
They all seem to become obsessed with the same.
Daymare 1994.
He can't have betrayed us.
That data can't be allowed to leave here. The living and the dead have contributed with their light, or the whole world will burn.
I'm going to finish this. Forever.
I've never even heard of this game.
Stay frosty, because Daymare is coming to PlayStation, Xbox, and PC on August 30th, 2023. So prime those wishlisting fingers, folks.
It looks alright.
We're going to throw it over to Core Engage, the team behind New Cycle, a diesel punk city builder that takes.
So yeah, we got
after a
roughly
devastating
20,
solar
30 minutes
flare.
of this show left, I think. Like I said earlier today, I'm glad that it's just mostly announcements and very little downtime. Even though Summer Games Fest Showcase was much better this year than it was last year, they still had like unnecessary fluff that I would like to see them eliminate for next year. But yeah, when it comes to the other presentations we've watched so far, there's been very little filler and fluff, so that's good. New Cycle.
That was New Cycle, which is coming to PC in Q2 2023. You know what to do, people.
We've got another world premiere now, and it also features trade, but not in the way you think. Check it out.
Once upon a time, there was a happy place called Riverside.
Pixelated Gecko would have loved this sort of style.
There was a bear called Ruffy. No one could tell why.
This guy's
but
really
Ruffy
fast.
had this amazing ability to swap things. Yeah, really. He just swapped them. And it was easy for him. Grab it. Throw it. There you go. Ruffy
That's
could
kinda
swap
neat.
Just about anything. But his job had him swap paintings for townspeople. Copy and paste, swap it, you name it.
Paper Mario meets Tombi.
Life was
Yeah, I can kinda see that.
until one day, a long-forgotten evil emerged out of the darkness. Devastation came all over Riverside, and the end was near. Now it was up to Ruffy to accept his destiny and swap the bad for good.
This game looks really fucking quirky, but it also looks like it's a lot of fun. I just love how ridiculous his running animation is. I have no idea if this is DMCA or if this is like music for this game.
Are you swappy enough to save the world? Swap-a-doodle-doo!
Yeah, I think it's music for the game.
That was easy. Things might get rough, but you are ruffier. And you will never swap alone. Ruffy and the Riverside. Swapping to PC and Nintendo Switch this winter. Yeah, correct, this winter. Or whenever it's ready.
Hey,
All right.
Every brand needs a mascot, and I think we just found ours. Ruffy in the Riverside is barreling
That game
its
looks
way
cool.
on PC and Nintendo Switch this winter, so get it on your wish list now.
Our next section is a slight change of pace. This year, we'll start to get our hands on the first games developed in Unreal Engine 5. But we wanted to show you a glimpse of what games in 2024, 25, and beyond might look like. Expect startling tech demos and cutting-edge vistas as we give you a glimpse of the future of games.
Wait, what? At the Future Games Show? Outrageous.
Precisely.
Technically, Fortnite is running in Unreal Engine 5. It has been for a few months now. Remember that tech demo that came out, I think like a year and a half ago, that was like The Matrix or something on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox, and it looked really fucking good. Like, that used Unreal Engine 5, right? Is that demo still playable? Like, I imagine it's been delisted, but can you still play it if you have it downloaded? I think mine's is still downloaded. I don't know if I deleted it. Like, because I streamed that tech demo, it was actually pretty cool. Just to, like, you know, try it out for like half an hour. Anyway, yeah, there's some good visual showcases here of what the UAE engine, the UAE 5 engine is capable of. Yes, Unreal Engine 5 engine. Good one.
And that was the inaugural Unreal Engine 5 showcase. And a warning to graphics cards everywhere. I can hear mine squealing and bursting into flames from here. Be sure to head over to the FGS social channels if you want to see more Unreal 5 demos as and when they drop.
And while you do that, I am pleased to report the sighting of a Friendly Neighborhood world premiere.
Oh, come on, let's see it then.
Doggo. Rhythm. I like the pixel art for this one. I'm guessing it's an RPG with like rhythm-based stuff to it. Seems to be the case. fretless.
Thanks to Ritual Studios for that face-melting first look at Fretless, The Wrath of Rifson, which is coming to PC in 2024.
Another double feature up next, focusing on Hammerwatch 2 and Paleo Pines. Laura, I am pleased to report that it is once again dinosaur time.
I like the image on the left. Yeah, there you go. Riding dinosaurs. In case you didn't get enough of that from Fortnite's new chapter season, here it is again. Farming sim, but you can ride dinosaurs, essentially. And now we have this Hammerwatch 2.
Paleo Pines is coming on September 26th, and Hammerwatch 2 is coming soon. Stick them on your wish lists and watch out for the demos for both games, which will be available on Steam from June 19th.
Speaking of demos, our Ones to Play montage is back after its debut in the spring showcase earlier this year. Don't touch that dial, as we're going to show off a bunch of incredible games that you can try right after the show.
So I just looked it up. The Steam Next Fest is happening on June 19th of this month. So I'm gonna see if I can get on top of that, see if I can like check out some of that stuff for a future stream on that week. World's Worst Handyman. This looks silly. Paper Trail. Oh yeah, I've seen this game before. This game looks cool. I forgot where I saw this. Maybe a Nintendo Direct? I don't remember. Mithrect Ambrosia Islands. Stick it to the stickman. This reminds me of those old Newgrounds, like, stickman fighting game like things from back in the early 2000s. It's like that, but on crack cocaine. City Builder. I've never gotten into City Builder, so don't have much to say about this one. Oh, well that city's fucked.
Thank you to all of the amazing developers who submitted their demos for our Ones to Play montage. And remember, you can check them all out by heading to our dedicated Future Game Show Steam page.
We're taking a quick break from the trailers now to deliver an exciting update. In last year's summer showcase, we were proud to feature a selection of amazing games being created by Ukrainian developers under exceptional conditions.
Slava Ukraina. This year, we're thrilled to confirm the release date for one of those games right now.
Puzzles for Clef is a cozy puzzle platformer set in a stunning world full of magic and mystery. And it's coming to Nintendo Switch and PC via Steam on July 27th.
Go check it out. You can also head to our FGS social channels for more updates on the games from Ukraine that we featured during last year's show.
Okay, time for another trailer. We've got a first look at gameplay from Station to Station, a wholesome
Oh yeah,
simulator
this
where you
game.
connect voxel railways to build thriving cities.
Yeah, we saw this during the Wholesome Direct, and it does have really nice voxel graphic art styles to it. So, I'm actually downloading Stick It to the Stickman right now. Like the demo, I mean, not the full game. Like there's a demo on Steam, so I'm just downloading that. Oh, the download's done. Sometimes I forget I have like a gigabit Ethernet connection. It's great. Remember when I used to stream and my internet was fucking garbage? I don't miss those days, let me tell you. So yeah, this looks nice. I'm not sure if this is necessarily my kind of game. Like, I don't think I'm the kind of person that really cares about, like, building trains and train stations. But goddamn, those graphics look nice.
I think I could do with some tranquil train time, actually. Station to Station is coming to PC in 2023, and a demo is available right now, so go check it out after the show.
Next up, we're taking a step into the world of fantasy with Ember Storm Entertainment's
this game.
atmospheric base builder, Rekka.
Yeah, we saw this during Future of Play, like a couple hours ago. I'm starting to notice some repeating games between these presentations. I mean, this is nothing new for E3 related stuff. Like, sometimes you'll see like the same game in a couple other presentations. But yeah, this one's weird just because it's like a survival game, but you build your house on top of a half chicken body. All of my, like, if anyone's watching this presentation in VOD form on YouTube, all my other presentation reactions are also on YouTube, so you're free to go back and watch those as well if you want. I hate for that to sound like a plug, but I'm just saying that they're there. I got a full playlist and everything being put together for all of these. For the people watching this live on Twitch right now, the few things that I reacted to the other day are already on YouTube. Rekka. Yeah, we did see this like a couple hours ago. Anyways.
Don't forget to pack your boots, as Rekka, Delightful Chicken Cottage included, is coming to PC in 2024.
Okay, our friends at Sega have got a new trailer to share regarding Company of Heroes 3. Let's check it out.
Never played Company of Heroes. Again, probably not my kind of game. I'm not really, you know, a tactical strategy kind of person. Because I don't think I have the brain capacity to, like, do that sort of stuff well. So yeah, I don't really have much to add to that.
Company of Heroes 3 is coming to PlayStation and Xbox on May 30th.
I don't know about you, Yuri, but I've got a feeling this next game is going to be a good one.
Okay.
Wait a second. Is that you?
That's me.
In a role-playing musical? Wait. And we're about to be introduced to the main romanceable characters?
Oh my gosh.
Bring me my popcorn. Somebody get me some popcorn, please.
No, it's my popcorn. It's mine.
Who is this, Grace? Why does he have horns?
I've been known most often as Pan.
I know where you belong, Grace, the song, Grace. I can show you.
So yeah, role-playing musical genre? Sure, why not?
You still aren't telling me something.
God, how can you even stand him?
Still not a fan?
Honestly, he's exactly what I'd expect him to be.
What about Apollo?
Apollo.
Why is the top of the trailer got like a dark shadow to it? Like, you see that?
That hidden voice, it'll always play on loop. It'll always say, what did I do? What didn't I do?
What side are you on?
I said I would just make things worse, and I was right.
Do you trust him?
I'm not sure. I think so.
Famous last words.
Tell me what you know about Persephone.
Honestly, she's the least like her stories. Are you here to challenge me? You don't know the first thing about me.
And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends.
Because you're so big and scary.
I'm glad you appreciate my finer qualities.
I like this better than fighting with you. Way better. Why didn't you tell me what it was really all about?
We all have our sordid history.
She sounds a little volatile.
You're always looking out for me, Freddy. That's the deal, right?
Best friends to the end. It's an adventure.
Okay.
Wow, that was awesome. And to celebrate, Laura has promised to perform a rap from the game for us.
No, I haven't.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Not happening. Anyway, I'm so pleased to be able to reveal that, as well as PC, Stray Gods is coming to Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch on August 3rd, 2023.
Hey, if you're in it and Rahul Kohli is in it, I'm playing it. And now that we've got that out of our system, it's time for me to introduce a new section to the show. One that I'm calling the International Debut.
It's another world premiere, isn't it?
Yeah, oh, hey, fine, but you don't have to spoil it.
Walking sim, I guess. A walking sim, but you get to go into a circus, a funhouse place. Yeah. Again, I really don't know if this is DMCA content or not. I will not find out until I attempt to upload this VOD to my YouTube channel later. Reveal? Revelli?
That was your first look at Reveal.
Ravioli?
But our next game is all about driving to survive in an anomaly-filled exclusion zone. Here's Ironwood Studios with a developer presentation about what to expect in Pacific Drive.
Right, so I think we got about 10 minutes of this left. We're almost
Initially,
there.
It was very much a personal thing. You know, I grew up driving station wagons around the Pacific Northwest. I would go camping, I'd go out to the beach, I'd go on road trips with friends, and as an adult, I decided to start doing that again. So I got an old station wagon and I started going out on these trips. But, you know, I would go to abandoned industrial sites. I would go, you know, taking the car up these tiny little dirt trails. And there was this vibe, this feeling of being out there in the woods with this old car. A very surreal experience. And that became, I think, the initial seed idea for the game. Pacific Drive is a run-based driving survival game. But when we started, we were very much just prototyping. We were getting the player into the car, having them drive around in the woods and
oh wait, I think I've seen this game before, actually.
What we quickly figured out is there's a lot of overlap between resource management and kind of plate juggling that you want in a good survival game, and taking care of a car, like making sure that you don't run out of gas and checking on your battery. It all eventually came to fruition with the garage and us figuring out we wanted a safe space for the player to be the mechanic and to work on their car, and taking these excursions out into the zone where you're grabbing resources and exploring and then coming back and being able to do it again. In most survival games, there's a focus on the player and keeping them alive, but for Pacific Drive, we wanted to turn that on its head a bit and put the emphasis on the car. It's the thing that's going to keep you safe when you're out in the zone, but that's only true so long as you maintain it. The player can still take damage, but the car itself is a good deal more complicated. There's different slots that you can put different equipment into and customize your car, but things may happen to those parts. They may take wear and tear, they may get damaged and break or fall off, in which case you may have to craft replacement parts or scavenge for new things out in the zone. We really care about satisfying that fantasy of the player being a mechanic, just taking care of this car and maintaining it while they're on the road. It's important for us to do this because that interaction helps build the player's relationship with the car, and that's something that we care a lot about for the game. So the zone is a pretty isolating and lonely place. When you're out on the road, your car is your only real travel companion, and we wanted to make sure that players had the ability to build a personal connection with the car that is special to them. We've also doubled down on that with the physical interactions as well. So every time you want to start the car, you have to turn the key, you have to get the engine to start, you have to put it in park manually. We built the whole game with these systems in mind because we want to create effectively a sandbox for these different dynamic moments to occur.
Sometimes when I'm driving the car, I find I have to swerve suddenly just to get out of the way of a saw blade or an electrical anomaly, and then I'm on my side in the woods, and that's fine by me, because the first time I drove into the woods was as a teenager going about 40 miles an hour, but that's another story.
I spent an eternity climbing this super, super steep hill with my car. I finally got to the top, climb out of my car to get what I'm going after, and turn around, and there were broken bunnies just sticking all over it. They slammed on the gas and sent it barreling right back down the hill.
There was a time that I came around a corner and drifted too hard onto a cliff and rolled straight down the cliff and actually ran into a group of abductors, and one of them pulled me straight into the gateway, and I made a safe exit from there even though the storm was closing in.
I think the experience I'm looking forward to players having the most is gaining that sense of companionship with the car. You know, sitting in the garage, looking at it, seeing all of these stories.
It looks like there's a ton of customization for the vehicle.
Repair jobs, and really to feel like it's their car. I think that's going to be something really special.
I'm somewhat intrigued by this idea of this game, where it's a survival, but it's more emphasis on the car than yourself. I might keep an eye out for that one. I don't consider myself a car buff, but I do like the concept.
Is coming to PC and PS5 later this year, and to celebrate, we're giving away this custom-built station wagon. One of you lucky viewers could be driving home in style tonight.
Wait a minute, Yuri, that's literally the car from the game. You can't give that away. I think they're going to need it back.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I knew that.
Yeah, yeah, you knew. You knew, so let's just quickly move on while the producers put out some fires.
I'm the fire, aren't I?
You really are. Cookie Cutter is up next, a techno pop punk Metroidvania starring a badass android.
My name is Cherry. I'm different than that mass-produced junk.
This game looks like it's got some very fluid animation. I'm always down for very fluid, hand-drawn sprites.
Built to entertain my creator. Lately, I can't understand what I feel anymore.
Got some over-the-top violence there, yep.
They will pay for what they did to her.
I'm also kind of getting a little bit of Dustin the Lazy and Tail vibes from this as well, in terms of like the combat and the combos you can do. And yeah, it's a Metroidvania, so that's also something that I would say I'm interested in. I kind of like this. God, that artwork though.
Cookie Cutter is coming to PC in 2023, so head on over to the Steam page and hit that wishlist button.
Okay, it's world premiere time again. And fans of the classic top-down GTA games might get a kick out of this one.
When was the last time Rockstar made a top-down GTA? Was it Chinatown Wars? That was a hot fucking minute ago. This certainly does look GTA inspired, like classic GTA. Not sure how they feel about this particular camera angle though. It looks weird. I don't know, I'm just used to it being like from like the sky. Sorry, I heard the fucking Wilhelm scream there. Like, did they really fucking insult that into the trailer? Just a random. The Precinct.
The Precinct is a crime-fighting action sandbox game set in the 1980s. Basically everything that I love. And it's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2024.
And with that, it's time for our final trailer of the night.
No, say it isn't so.
I
One last
know,
thing.
those of you who tuned into last year's summer showcase, you may remember Ludo, Broken Bird Game's terrifying psychological thriller about a person trapped in their own home.
It's a little bit PT, a little bit Edith Finch. Time for an update, don't you think? I do.
Peggy 18.
Peggy 18. Oh boy, get ready for spoopy jump scare. Spin! Luto. Yeah, not my kind of game, unfortunately.
That was a brand new look at Ludo, which is coming soon to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. So make sure it's on your wish lists. You can also check out the free demo for the game on Steam.
That looks like the end of the show, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. It has been so fun.
Wait a second, Yuri. Now my spidey sense is tingling.
Wait, what? You mean like FGS specific world premiere Spidey Sense?
I think so. I think that's what this is.
I guess that means there's one more thing then. Let's see it.
Okay, so we do have another one more thing. Alright, what we got?
I'm going to tell you a story about 3 extraordinary spirits united to face the darkness.
Cat.
Three incredible warriors defying fate.
I really like this semi-stop motion looking art style, like during the gameplay bits.
Kitsune, spirit of the forest, was a witness and a part of it.
That looks neat. Wait, Atari VCS? Did you guys see that? There was an Atari VCS logo down there. I didn't know that fucking thing was still having games made for it.
By Japanese mythology. Get it on your wish lists as it's coming in 2024.
Well, it's safe to say this has been a blast. For me, anyway.
Is this game also coming to Stadia
Thank you so much for
too?
being my partner in voice acting, crime fighting, and now show hosting, Laura.
Aw, you're so welcome, Yuri. Anytime. Literally, anytime you want us back. we'll be
Okay,
there.
okay. To our audience, thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Also, a big shout out to our sponsor, Intel, and everybody who worked to make the Summer Showcase a reality.
Remember that you can find and wishlist every game seen in today's show on the dedicated Future Game Show Steam page. This is where you'll find all of the demos too. Just Google Future Game Show Steam.
You can also read more about each game on GamesRadar.com and see extra content from our editorial team on the dedicated FGS social channels. I'm Yuri Lowenthal.
And I'm Laura Bailey. And this has been the Future Game Show Summer Showcase 2023.
Alright, well there you go, that was the Future Game Show. That was alright, there was some good game announcements in there, some updates to existing games, and some very weird games that I've never heard before. What was that weird head bopping, like, duck one called? Was it Headbangers? Yeah, that one there. What about Killer Frequency? I don't know. What about it? Yeah, there's Moving Out too. Got my eye on that one. That's on my radar for sure. In this game, I've already forgotten the name of it, but it looked pretty cool. Ruffy, was it? Oh yeah, this one. There was some decent game announcements in here. I thought it was good. Right, we can stop that there. Right, so that'll do it for this. That is pretty much... I don't have anything extra to add on top of that. We pretty much saw everything that we're going to see there. I would say that was a decent showcase of games. I think the Wholesome Direct probably had the best, like, variety of games, but that one had some decent, like, you know, games in there too. Would you try it? I don't know what Killer Frequency is. Is it on Steam? Hang on. Killer Frequency. Killer Frequency is a first-person horror puzzle game set in 1987, puts you in the role of a late-night radio talk show host in a small town in America whose callers are being stalked by a mysterious killer. Yeah, don't know if this is my kind of thing either. I'm not really into the spoopy sort of things for the most part. It's not really my kind of genre. But yeah, thanks for letting me know about that. So let's get rid of the popcorn since we don't need that anymore. Yeah, I would say that that showcase was all around decent. There was some good stuff in there. Very little fluff, very little time wasting. God damn it, the VR showcase made me sad though, because practically everything in there was either PSVR 2 exclusive or it was for the Meta Quest, which I do not have. So that was a complete... I would argue that that was a complete waste of time for me personally, since I have neither of those VR devices, nor do I want to get those VR devices. Like, I've got a Valve Index, can we get games for that, please? Like, fucking spent, you know, close to $1,000 on that piece of hardware, and there's nothing coming for that? Really? Anyway, rambling aside, I know I made a whole spiel about that earlier, but yeah. It was, Future Game Show was overall decent, I would say. I enjoyed it. I can't think of much else to add to this, but so I hope you guys enjoyed watching me watch that. And yeah, I will be doing some more E3 stuff tomorrow, so until then, I guess.